try this again. Hi guys, it's Jeanette. I went live on my personal page again. Get it together. Now maybe I'll be able to find my comments. Imagine that. Just wait a minute for my friends to come on over. Hi Mary, we're in the right spot now. Oh dear Lord. It's been one of those weekends. Hi Tracy. I did that last time too. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, if that's the worst I do today. Oh, thanks Floyd. Hi Michelle, how are you? Hi Melissa. All right, so now that we're on the right page, make sure you can see, I have a smaller door tag that we're gonna work on, and it was black. So I went ahead and painted it because I had to do like 2 or 3 coats, and I didn't feel like you guys needed to stand there and watch me paint. Hi Lori, how are you? So this is just a little one. It's like 7.5 by 12. I believe I bought it at Walmart. So let me get some, let's see here. My painter's tape ran out. I'm just looking for it. I'm just a hot mess express tonight. Oh, we got big wide painter's tape. Oh, we'll use this. Ooh, I forgot about that. But we're going to use this. I have a huge tub of nothing but tape, foil, sticky tabs. Hi Charmaine, welcome. You know, it's not like I was doing anything today. I had all kinds of time to get ready, but you know when you change your idea for your project. Can I see what I'm doing? All right. So we're going to kind of make this patriotic. Well, we are going to make it patriotic, and I'm going to do the top part navy blue. See, I didn't even grab my paints. Navy blue, and deep red. It's a good thing they're right next to me, huh? Hi, Fatima. We're making a little door tag. We're going to make it like a patriotic theme. So the top part we're going to do navy blue. That needs shook up. It's like, it's a Monday. It's really a Monday. Hi, Linda. How are you? You ever get a bottle of water and get a drink stick? You know, you gotta drink a little bit of it, and you put the drink stick in, and you go like this. One day, I had a white shirt on at work, and I went to shake it, and red, of course, my drink stick was red, went all over my top. So now when I shake something, I always shake it beside me, like down towards the floor. So this is a pretty blue. It's actually I think it's Rust-Oleum. I just put it in this bottle so I don't have to lug the quart can around. I hope you guys are having better weather than us. We were having a bad storm earlier, and I thought maybe, I may not be able to have my live, but it cleared up. A lot of times it just comes in and moves through real fast. Make sure you guys can see. Let me know if I get, sometimes I'll gravitate off camera. I had a piece of tape on my table to show me where to put my stand, but then I cleaned my table and I took it off. Need to put it back. Hopefully we'll just have to have one coat. This is a chalk paint. Hi, Mona. How are you? Go ahead and paint the sides. But I got this, I made them do the color off of Gloomy Weather. It is, Mary. Off of my Hello Hobby blue that I had. And I had to make a quart. Not thinking that, you know, a quart would be enough. It wouldn't last me forever, but it's still, I've only had to fill up my jar twice. Next time I'll get a pint. It has been gloomy weather. My grass is too tall right now, and we're supposed to have two more days of rain. So I've got the top painted blue. I'll go ahead and put these down. These are paint points. They're different kinds. I stole them from Floyd. Hey, Yolanda, how are you? So we're going to dry the blue up here. I hope my tape doesn't come off. It was black, so I painted it an ivory. And if there's a couple little white spots, I'm not... Hey, Jamie, how are you? Thank you. I'm going to distress it a little bit, so we'll just put an extra distress there. Is it windy down there? The wind kicked up here today. What was it, last week or the weekend before? We had 70-mile-an-hour winds. And there was about 2,000 people without power, my son being one of them, who just lives like 6 blocks down the road, but we still have power. We usually don't have power. So it bled a little bit, but I'm not worried about it, because this is going to be a more rustic. At least it didn't peel off my paint. But it was supposed to be April showers bring May flowers. Well, I'm not seeing the flowers because there's too much rain. Need to have a straight edge. So there was a girl, I don't even remember who it was now, but she had done a Patriotic craft. It was taller. It was real tall, but it was kind of like this with the blue at the top and then the stripes. She got a lot of slack for it not being the correct amount of stars and the correct amount of stripes. Oh, Fatima, rub it in. Of course, I don't want 100-degree weather either. So I will not have all the stripes. I will not have all the stars. This is a Patriotic Craft. I don't know why I don't get a bunch of crap. I get those scammers that says, how much is this? When I didn't even post nothing for sale. Or the guys supposedly saying, I just happened upon your page and I was drawn to your profile. Please. Every day I get a sale thing. So I have a whole, no, it's not for sale. No, I cannot make another one. Go away, scammer, don't bother me. Because you know, I mean, you know which profiles. When you go onto their profile and they don't even have any pictures. Americana. There you go. See, I have an Americana living room. I can guarantee you I don't have as... See, do I have any flag? Yeah, I have one flag in there. A framed thing. Okay, so now we'll put this up here. I should have got out my little roller. have a little 2-inch roller. I have a 4-inch one too. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of that blue. We're going to use a deep red. Oh, not that red. That's the wrong red. That's like a barn red. I got a little bottle of the is it? No, this is, it says lacquer on it. I don't know if that's the color or it's red. We're going to use this. Whoa! That's the color we're going to use. So it's not a real bright red, but it's not a dingy red either. I know, I keep sliding over this way and that way. Brushes are back there, paint's over there, paper towels are over there. Hey Roz, how are you? Okay. Pop the bubble. We're going to try to not put as much paint on this one. Alright, the wind picked up really bad here today. Because my son called or texted me and said, can I come over and use the saw? And I'm like, yeah, if you get it before it rains. Because it's got to get pulled out of the shed to use it because we got too many tools in there. Probably have to do another coat. Mother Nature's just not being very nice. I think there's just bad weather everywhere. Unless you're down where Fatima's at. It's just getting hot. Fatima, you were the one that was asking me about strips of homespun, weren't you? Yep, we're going to do another coat. Don't you love that bloop? I love my wiring. Now, if you didn't want it real dark and you were going to go over the red, I don't know what he's doing. He was messing with the 3D printer because I'd asked him to do something, but I had to find an alternative. Oh, Fatima, were you the one asking about the strips of homespun? Like a bundle? No, it's in my email. I just saw you and I thought it was you. You got a light drizzle. What's reading? I don't know what's reading. I don't like to read a whole lot. I didn't read until I was in my 30s. In school, I just skipped over stuff. See. Oh, you gotta cover this too. Forgot that one, huh? I couldn't even tell you, well, I know what a goal is. When we played hockey in the gym, growing up, you know, high school, I always got in trouble for high sticking. I know what that is. I have some made, and I'm going to list them on my website, and then I'll send you the link. I can show you real quick. So there's 20 strips in there. You got red, white, blue, black, brown, and white. I didn't make a huge bundle. I've caught on to that, Roz. I have, because a lot of the Canadian either followers or other creators, I've noticed that they talk about hockey a lot. I just never really got into sports unless the kids were playing it. All right, that's gonna be done. Dry this real quick and hope it didn't bleed through. The wonderful thing about making Americana crafts is that I can just hang it in my living room. I have a big empty wall because I'm redoing what's hung in there. So it's a little light in a couple spots, but we'll just distress that. My one stepdaughter, well, both, two of the kids, both love books, but one more than the other. Okay, let's get this off of here. Got red on my blue already. It was on the tape. Ooh, look at that line. I know I've said this on here before when we talked about not really craft all day, but I've been selling on Whatnot, so I've been getting stuff ready like fabric and whatnot. Perfect line, I know, it done really good. I just gotta fix the red spot. Now you know what, the bow's gonna be there, so I didn't want to come off. Oh, look at them pretty lines. Oh, it'll be okay. You know me in paint, I'm always messy. Okay, so I've got our little sander. I put a new one on here. We're just going to, it's black underneath, so I'm not going to sand a whole lot. I do want to distress it some. I'll just sand that off. This is 60 grit, so that'll scuff it up pretty good. If you wanted to, you could put a dark wax on it if you wanted to bring it down. I just want to get rid of these things. I like the old look, other than I've put my red into the blue, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it. Let's come off. Usually I like to let it dry a little bit longer, but look at that. Oh, wow, yeah. I did. My ex-husband let me do the Americana, and I did the top a beige, more like a sandstone, the bottom a dark blue, and the chair rail was dark red. Listen, the guys in my family have just said do whatever because I'm going to do it anyway. material. Floyd's like, if I leave his stuff alone, he don't care. All that loose stuff. Okay, so here's it all scrunched up or scraped up, and I don't need that no more. I need as little things that will fall over as possible. So Floyd was trying to make me a U and an S and an A, and then in all that stuff that I was given, the material and stuff, buttons. Oh my gosh, do I have buttons. There are these little letter buttons. I thought that might be cute. Some wrong red. And then I have some big buttons. But then I also have, I cut out a star out of jeans. And then just out of a patriotic material. And we're just going to glue it, because my table's a mess. I'm not sewing on it live. So we'll put, yeah, the red on the top. So we'll glue it. No, for Tima, I bought this one at Walmart. A while ago. It's been sitting, I've been trying to use all the stuff sitting over here on my shelf. Plus I found some stuff in Floyd's room today. He abandoned us, so I get to swipe it. He won't be listening. He'll be watching, but he won't be listening. He'll be watching his movie, I betcha. Let's see, we need to leave a little bit open. Oh, I know. I use that packing tape all the time. Since we're not doing signs anymore, he's barely up here. Hi, Anita. How are you? I barely need any stuffing, just a tiny bit. Where's my hole? Since I just glued it, we don't want to poke it too hard. I'll try to get some up in the corners. My thing pulled it back out. What else? Oh, I have this. We can try that. I know, Roz, there was just so many people that were doing them. You know, COVID hit, and then everybody was buying a sublimation printer, and then AI hit, and everybody's doing AI online, and we after COVID, we weren't selling as many to really find it worthwhile. Thank you. If I can get the time, I want to do some other stuff with the sublimation printer. I know I'm not working, so why don't you have time? Well, you know. Still got tons of other stuff. You can make a bunch of these. I just use the pinking shears to cut these so it won't fray. If you wanted it to fray, you could use homespun, and it'll, you know, get raggy on this, on the sides. Now here's the fun part, trying to glue it and stuff the last corner at the same time. So let's do this one, and because it doesn't have to be extremely poofy, just a little bit. You can make a bunch of these and put them as a bowl filler. I'm stuck on my bowl fillers. I like bowl fillers. Uh-oh, that one come undone. If it comes back undone on you, these little pink clips from the Dollar Tree, or the 5-quarter store as we call it now, you can get some of those and just hold it shut while everything's drying. I usually make a mess out of the last thing. I'll have stuffing coming out, but we'll just cut it off. Even when I sew it, it'll end up like stuffing coming out. So you just got to cut it off. Or another way is to use like the all natural batting, like the Warm and Natural, and you can grunge that with Miss Tracy's good smelling grunge mixture. You love bowl fillers too. And just, you know, cut things out. You can either put fabric on it or just use the Warm and Natural. Just a tiny bit did the stuffing come out. So I didn't get them extremely stuffed, but there it is. Or you can have that. So my idea was, I had a piece of burlap that I pulled some of the threads off, but I don't think I need it this long. So to get that little frayed look, you just pull, I wouldn't pull more than 1 or 2 strands at a time out, and then you get that frayed look. And then if it's too long, you can just trim it. If whatever you're doing, or sometimes, depends on the grade of burlap you have, it doesn't want to hold together, you can put Mod Podge over it, let it dry, and then it won't come apart on you. But for this, we should be good. So I'm just going to glue it down here. Right here. And then, I don't like the color of these, but I might redo them after whatever he's doing to the 3D. Hi Cindy, how are you? I saw Cindy this morning. So we have USA. I had to dig in the bag because all I could find at first was a yellow U, and I'm like, I am not putting a yellow one on there. So I'm just going to glue these on here. I can always warm it up and pull these back off when he makes me some. He's like, Ash, I can hear him now. I showed you how to do it. Why don't you do it? Well, see, it messed up. So it would have messed up on me, and I wouldn't have known how to fix it. Let's put that one a little bit closer. Oop. So there's that. Oh, we're doing good. Okay, I can slow down. So put that off to the side. And we're gonna make a little bow. Oh, excuse me. Should have drank some caffeine. So this is just the beige and white ticking. I already had some ripped. And it's fuzzy on the edges. There we go. You can barely tell what the wrong side is. So we're not going to make a real big one because our tag is real small. I got string fraying. Now the hanger to this was just a jute, just piece of jute string hanging. So I'm just going to put one of those back on. The one hole hangers, I tend just to use jute instead of like the wire and the beads. For some reason, I just think it hangs better. Oh, I think I twisted it twice. There we go. I think my Patriotic ribbon is still in storage. I haven't got it out. Okay, we're going to leave that one down. And then, what do we have here? I have some, I've always got strips of stuff laying around. This is one of my favorite colors. I like the size of the little mini checks just because, you know, like if you have bigger check and you need a small piece, you lose the pattern. So I think that's why I like it so much. And I have it in wine and beige and or tan. I need to get some more. And of course, homespun will fray, because that's what it's known for. That's what we like. I don't know why I keep twisting it. I don't have to twist it. I didn't want it to be all red, white, and blue, because I wanted to stand off. Now this is a darker, I've got all kinds of reds in here. There's small, medium, and large when it comes to the check on homespun. It's a little bit wider. Oh, here it is. So I rick-racked, I had some red ticking, and I rick-racked it. Homespun is really good that you don't have to twist it from right side to wrong side, but the ticking is just enough faded on the other side that you can. I'll put some raffia in here. I almost forgot. We'll pull this one back out. Oh yeah, I was going to use this and then I didn't, so I just stuck it in there. So we'll just put that all down in there. Woohoo! That saved us. Do you guys decorate for Memorial Day if you're down here in the U.S.? If I decorate for Memorial Day, it stays up through 4th of July. Because I don't want to take it down, put it back up. And then I do have a set of wooden dog tags I hang for Veterans Day. I made those last year. Alright, I think that is enough. Just flags. Especially if you have family that are currently or was in the military. A lot of those people do put up something for Memorial Day. I need to, well, I've already taken it down, but I need a new flag. I had to buy a new flag pole. I have 2 grandpas, a grandma that were in World War II. So sometimes I leave my raffia like with the loops, and sometimes I cut it where it's single. I'm going to leave it looped this time. Just angle cutting the tails. I'm not going to dovetail them this time. These kind of went all wackadoodle. You know, I've always been wanting to get a tier tray, but then there's always so many kids around that having one was kind of useless because I don't have room in my kitchen for one at all. You know, old houses and their 6 feet of countertop with the sink in the middle. Here's what we got going on. We got the ticking in the back. Got some homespun in here. What did it do? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for his service. With medication. I have mine in one of those little 31 bags. It's got the little handle. That's what my medication's in. I take more medication than my mom. She takes 2 pills. I take 7. She didn't go to the doctor for 35 years either. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to glue my star. We can even put it on this way. Put it that way. I got to tidy it up. Of course, that would not serve the purpose of why I... Oh well, we'll do it that way. Let's do this first. You can draw in your pill bottles, paint the tops. So I'm just like swooshing it up, giving it some zhuzh. Zhuzh, is that a word? Let's see here. I need to get my big glue gun out. I've used this one for several months now. I do a lot more smaller stuff now than I do big. Come on, come out. I don't know what it's doing in there. The other night I heard the cat into something. And if you follow me for very long, you know that the cat chews cords. She's gone through all of our good phone chargers. You like the red side on the... Yeah, I'm just gonna... It's a little bit different red, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. So I was going to put... I think these are kind of... I don't know. Do you think that's too big? I have a blue one or a cream colored one. We don't have a whole lot of blue. Of course, it's another blue too. put it here. I have to look in the camera. Cindy says blue, Rod says red. Oh, let's do blue. We got a lot of red. Looks like my glue stick melted weird. Michelle likes cream. You guys, you're not helping the cause here. I think there's something wrong. It's not wanting to go down. Rod says it looks good. Something's wrong. I have a new one, but I'm not opening it up because we're almost done. Let's see if we can get this down just a little bit. Come on. So make sure if you're not part of Craft Around the Clock that you jump over and join. Make sure you answer Miss Tracy's questions or else she won't let you in. And don't forget to follow me. It's something free you can do for us. And I'm just going to put the twine back on it that was on it when I bought it. Cut the knot off though. So just something little you could hang in the hallway or the foyer. You know, you could put it on your door if you wanted. Yolanda. Yep, we did blue. Have to put some more glue on it. But here we go. Thanks for coming, Roz. So make sure that you stay and watch the next creator. I'm not sure who it is. And if you miss us, you have 30 days to watch our replays. And we most appreciate you guys coming and supporting us. And you are my second family. I really mean it. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I will see you. I put a schedule on my page, Our Backroom Creations. That way you'll know when I'm going live. So it's got all the future ones there, okay? All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.